The debt crisis is an issue that's creeping up on many retirees. And if you're serious about protecting your wealth, this is something you can't afford to ignore. The reality is, the massive debt load the US is carrying puts your retirement at risk. With inflation rising, interest rates climbing, and the government continuing to borrow, many American retirees are finding their savings in jeopardy. But here's where gold, specifically a gold IRA, can make all the difference in securing your financial future. If you're already concerned about how the debt crisis could impact your retirement, you're not alone. It's an overwhelming situation that many people are trying to solve. And in this video, I'm going to share with you how gold IRAs can act as a hedge against this financial instability. But before we dive in, if you're serious about protecting your wealth in the next 2 weeks, I recommend you click the first link in the description for a free gold IRA guide. Thousands of Americans are already using gold IRAs to safeguard their savings, and this guide will show you how. Now, back to the debt crisis. The reality is, the US government's ever-increasing debt isn't something that just affects politicians. It affects you, especially if you're relying on fixed income or savings. The last thing you want is for inflation or market instability to eat away at the value of your retirement funds. That's where gold IRAs come in. While the stock market can swing wildly and traditional bonds offer minimal returns in times of economic uncertainty, gold historically holds its value, especially in turbulent times. Gold acts as a safe haven, something that will maintain its worth even as the dollar's value drops. But let's be clear, there are other options you might hear about, like investing in stocks or real estate. While these might seem appealing, they come with risks. Real estate prices can be volatile, and stocks are notoriously unpredictable, especially when there's talk of debt ceilings and recessions. So, it's important to ask yourself, how much are you willing to risk when it comes to your retirement? Gold, however, is different. It's been a store of value for thousands of years. When countries like the US struggle with debt, gold often becomes more valuable. Think of it like a shield for your wealth. It's there when you need it most. That's why a gold IRA is such a strong choice for American retirees, especially those with substantial savings in their IRA or 401k. It offers the opportunity to diversify, reduce risk, and ensure that your wealth isn't tied up in the same system that could be negatively impacted by the debt crisis. Now you might be thinking, but gold is volatile too, right? It's true that gold can fluctuate, but over the long term, it tends to be much more stable than other assets. And in times of financial crisis, like the one we're facing right now, gold tends to outperform other investments. So if you're serious about protecting your wealth, securing your future, and making sure that your retirement isn't wiped out by inflation or debt, then investing in a gold IRA is a smart move. Before we wrap up, let me share one more thing. If you're in a position with $100K or more in your IRA or 401k, or even if you have 5 mil plus in savings, a gold IRA is the perfect way to preserve and grow that wealth in uncertain times. To get started, again, click the first link in the description for your free guide. This will help you understand why gold IRAs are becoming a critical strategy for many American retirees. So whether you're looking to preserve what you've worked hard for, or you're hoping to grow your wealth in a more stable way, gold IRAs provide a reliable, secure option. And for American retirees, especially those with significant savings, this strategy is something you can't afford to overlook. Don't wait. Click the link and learn why thousands of Americans are already protecting their wealth with gold IRAs today.